guys? Welcome back. Digital Slang. Today the AirPod 3's version 2.0. These do support the Real Hey Siri, where if you go into settings, turn that off, Real Hey Siri still works. These also do support transparency mode. So once again, transparency mode does work on here. Wireless charging. We do have the text on the back. We do have that reverse hinge, that reverse lid. Better than the real one, I might say. The real ones don't work that well. The one-to-one packaging, wireless charging, rename, remap, GPS, all of the stuff we want. Now, depending on how the mic sounds, depending on how the sound quality when listening to content, will determine if these things are the best pair yet. But it's off to a good start. We're going to test them, check them out, see how good they are. I paid 48 bucks for these. It took about a month to get here. Let's connect them, throw them in, start the testing. I am running the latest version of the beta on here, iOS 13.5. So let's see if they connect. If we open it up, they pop right up. Now your AirPods Pro. We hold the button on the back and we are going to get that real animation just like we do with all of these clones. Once again, the clone guys, the manufacturers have nailed this down since the beginning, right? We've never had a problem with the animation. That's always been very cool. Let's throw them in and we'll start the testing. And you can see on the back of the case, we do have the text, and there is text also on the inside of the case. But we're gonna go into settings, check it out. We click on the little blue info button, and this is where you can go in and see rename. You can rename it, call it whatever you want. You can go in off transparency mode. Once again, transparency mode does work. I can actually hear my voice talking right now as I'm talking. You can go back and you can turn that off. No noise cancellation yet, but I gotta say I must have a really good seal because it's very hard for me to even hear my voice right now. So there is some noise isolation on here. These fit very well. These are probably the best fitted ones I've tried so far. And your left and right, you can change this to whatever you want. We're gonna leave it on Siri and see if that really works. We'll go back and we'll do the right one on Siri as well. Now your ear tip fit test, it will not be a real ear tip fit test. It will go through the motions. If you hit continue, you play that song, it's going to give you the good seal. But even with these out of your ear, you're going to get that good seal. So no real ear tip fit test yet. In-ear detection, this button will work. For now, we'll leave it on. In the testing, we'll turn it off later just to see if it really works. And your mic, leave your mic just where it is. No need to switch between left and right. It will do it automatically. If we go into Find My, you're going to see that GPS does work on here. And once again, the distance of the GPS is not the same as the originals. This is not as, it doesn't work as well as the originals, but it does work. Let's throw some beats on, check them out, and see how good they sound. Sound quality is good. I just wish it was slightly louder. There is some bass. The mids and highs are very clear. Overall, it's a good sound. It is clear for me to get immersed into my music. I just wish it was a little bit louder. But overall, it's exactly what you would expect at the $40 to $50 price range, right? This is what you're getting at this price. It's a good sound. I just wish they were louder. Simple as that. Next, we're going to go in. We're going to check out. These do have Real Hey Siri. So if you go into your settings and you turn Hey Siri off, and if you say it here, it still should work. So if you can see here in settings, I do have Hey Siri turned off. But if we say, Hey Siri, it does give you a little noise and it does come on. So the Real Hey Siri does work. Next, we'll jump into YouTube, check out the latency, see if there's any delay between audio and video. If we click play, no delay between audio and video, and that is a great thing because on clones and on iOS, simply on Apple devices, a lot of times we are going to get that slight delay. For whatever reason, they do not play nice together. Now on iPhones and Netflix, it works fine. On Android devices, it will work fine as well. But on here, it does seem to be in sync, so we are good to go there. So sound quality we talked about. We talked about the latency. We talked about the Real Hey Siri, wireless charging, the one-to-one packaging, the text on the back, the real silicone tips, rename, remap, GPS. And one of the biggest problems that we've had on these clones since the beginning, right? Since I've been testing them, is the mics are terrible. The mics have always been trash. Hopefully they're improving on the mic. I feel like they're not even trying with the mic sometimes because it's always sounded like crap. It's never been really that good. Hopefully this is a little different. Let's do a mic test. What's going on, guys? A mic test, the Pro 3 version 2.0, transparency mode, real Hey Siri, wireless charging, one-to-one, battery life, it is what it is. How's the mic? Did they improve the mic this time, or is it still trash? Let me know. So touch controls, the way they work, one touch on either. It's like a force touch, just like the real one. And you do get that real sound whenever you do it. Now the real force touch, if you just do one on each side, it will play and pause or answer in the phone call. 2 on either side will go to the next track, and 3 will go back to the previous track. So we'll try it out. We'll do the right earbud. 1 force touch, it does pause it. 1 force touch again. It does play it. Now if we do 2, goes to the next track one more time. Next track, now we'll do 3. Goes back again. We'll do the left side. 1, pauses it. 1 again, plays it. 2, next track, and 3, back to the previous track. Also, if you go back into Bluetooth settings, you can see we do have left and right. Press and hold AirPods, and we'll activate your voice assistant. So we will do that. We press and hold, and we do get that beep, that sound, and then we get the real voice assistant here. Now, the one thing I could not get to work is automatic ear detection. In-ear detection, that's the only thing on here I could not get to work. I don't know if that's just my pair here, or if that's just how it is with these. All right, guys, the AirPros version 2.0, another super copy, another super clone of the AirPod Pros. Let's talk about the good. Let's talk about the bad. Let's just get the bad right out of the way, right? The bad. Ear tip fit test, still not a real test. In-ear detection, I could not get in-ear detection to work on these, whether it's strictly this pair here. Maybe I have a faulty pair. If you guys pick these up, let me know if in-ear detection works for you. And sound quality. Sound quality is good. I like it. I think it sounds good. It's clear. It's what a $40, $50 pair of earbuds sound like. I just wish there was a little more volume. I want to be immersed into my sound when I'm listening to beats. When I'm trying to work out, I want to hear that thump. This just isn't loud enough for me, but it is. It might be loud enough for you. I don't know, but the good. Let's talk about the good. One-to-one packaging. The case here. This case, that reverse lid, that hinge on the back, it's better than the original. This right here are the original AirPod Pros. That lid is nowhere near as good. It just hangs open, right? It doesn't give you that little bounce like these clones do. Look at that bounce on there. These things work really well. It's a better case. Text on the back of the case. The text on the inside of the lid, wireless charging, does work. The real chrome ring, the real silicone tips, the real steel mesh on here. One-to-one in packaging in every single way. Real Hey Siri, transparency mode does work. A really solid pair, a really good clone, one of the best clones that I've tested so far. I'll drop the link below, guys. Again, AliExpress, so just know that it's going to take about a month for you to get it if you order them. But overall, the AirPro 3s version 2.0, another super clone, another super copy. These are just about as good as the real thing, minus noise cancellation and a little bit of volume, but touch controls work very well. No latency when listening to content. Overall, a solid pair. That's it, guys. Back soon with more videos. Stay safe. Peace.